All of you Twitter lads and ladies, you probably saw it first, and I'm sure a few of you knew the video is probably coming shortly thereafter. A quick thank you to all of you guys on the Twitter. I really appreciate all of you guys. I almost, okay? I'm a very fragile man, but somewhere along the line, on Twitter, I almost feel strong at times, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love all of you guys who follow me over there because the interactions are so fun. You see some real creativity, and certainly sometimes the tweets make it into videos just like this one. A comment and a response by TmarTn. A legendary name. I shouldn't say legend. That was probably the exact opposite word choice than a lot of you were probably thinking. I would say an infamous name out there, especially stemming from the CSGO scene back in the heavy gambling days attached to CSGO Lotto. Now you guys might know a bit more of what I'm talking about. A simple response to one of his tweets and a response to a tweet to a responding of one of his tweets, of that being some sort of Christmas PS5 unboxing. A simple response where someone says, "Thanks for stealing my skins this Christmas." And TmarTn chooses words that will likely be regretted, and he has now responded countless times in the thread of my tweet, if you guys want to check it out, explaining himself. If you want to give him a fair take and take his word for it in his responses, you guys can do so on Twitter. I'll show you some of those responses, but words he will certainly regret, as he responded with this: "I guess you shouldn't have wagered what you weren't willing to lose," and then slaps on the Merry Christmas at the end. And if you guys don't know how insensitive a topic this is, go look up some videos. I'm sure you can find a lot more content out there on CSGO Lotto and TmarTn and other figures tied to a gambling site, which they never properly disclosed the ownership for. I will give benefit of the doubt in terms of actually being found guilty of rigging or anything else besides just not disclosing the ownership and playing on the own site they have ownership for. That in itself a conflict of interest beyond belief. He has not been ever charged with anything official beyond not disclosing that ownership. I'll just give you guys my first 2 cents before I'm not going to dive too deep on this one, but of course love getting your thoughts on this. I will say it's I don't have trust left for anyone in this world, especially when just previous this year, we had some FaZe Clan members come out and say that they too also owned the website of which many of their creators and members were gambling on. I don't trust anyone. FaZe Clan was never charged or found guilty in that case either. It doesn't take away my suspicions, right? I'm a human, and I'm sorry, guys, but the same thing goes for a guy like TmarTn, who has been trying to hide under the rug, especially in this case. The guy is doing just fine in terms of content creation. I wish him all the best, okay? In his future, we must all forgive and forget, but it's really hard for me to forget when you're willing to make an insensitive joke like you shouldn't wager what you're not willing to lose. You put me in a spot where I have to talk about it. I have to talk about some of his responses. Believe what you want on the case, but if you're trying to forgive and forget, you can't cave into these kind of comments. TmarTn, you just can't. As he has already apologized for that response, so I'll give him credit there, saying tweet was certainly in poor taste. He already apologized. If you guys don't remember the site he was actually tied to, known as CSGO Lotto, he actually claims a couple of times, this is one of the arguments he returned fire with that I was kind of questioning. He claims in a couple different tweets that he did not have a child fan base. He's been held accountable and is moving forward, and then he doubles down on claims that his audience was not children. That's what he's claiming, and he did not fake wins. All wins and losses were legit. I would say his most notable point being he was investigated by the FTC, who got every line of code, every email, every chat log, and anything pertaining to the site. No results came back that it was rigged. He was not guilty of rigging, did not rig anything on the site. We didn't properly disclose our affiliation and ownership. There is a massive difference. So I think he makes some agreeable points in his responses. It's just the fact that we're kind of rehashing this in the first place. Don't put this on me, okay? You responded with an insensitive joke about a very sensitive topic, and I think he knows that, and then tries to argue that people back in the day watching his videos somehow were not kids and were not tempted to bet on the website that he owned. Yes, there's a conflict of interest to play on the website that you also had partial ownership in. Do I have any trust of anyone? No. Do I trust TmarTn? I'm not sure if I should, and I don't know really why I'm talking about it. I'm getting riled up as I talk about it, and I can't believe I'm talking about this again when I talked about it 4 years ago. Life is full circle. Let's all move on. Let's all be friends. And I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your days, okay? Drink some water for me. Drink some coffee. We all make mistakes, all right? We got to live with them. We got to grow with them. Same goes for me too. But when we have these moments, come on, you can't blame me for at least having a little bit of jib-jab about such a crazy worded tweet. What do you guys think? Let's be peaceful. Let's relax. All right, we got plenty more content coming today and this week. Thank you. As we slowly approach Christmas break, I have been stressed, so stressed. But thank you all for watching, for liking, for commenting. There's so much underway here that I'm so excited to share with all of you guys. Let's just keep your head down, keep on grinding. I'll see you guys back here next time. Take care.